Too many radio stations, you need just one. I see you looking, but you hard to impress. Then you find radio. Now you 3 to 5 drive time is the best. It's the Beyond Commercial. You gonna listen to what you feel, listen, baby. She hot. Who you got for your radio job? You entrepreneur, make my radio rock. From Atlanta to the Cayman, the internet came in out of East and the West. Both love what you're saying. And you got the day, she feel like I'm a friend who's saying, love what you play. The whole guy in the new one. Beat drops radio, Beyond Commercial. Beyond Commercial. Beat drops radio. You are tuned in to the Bianca Burrell Show on the Beat George Radio, your top 40 pop and R&B station, the new beat of Atlanta. Today, we're going to be talking to Poprah. You guys may remember her from I Want to Work for Diddy, that was on VH1, and all kind of stuff that she's done. She's also a producer, director, all kinds of things. So make sure you tune in. We'll be talking to her later on in the show, like the second hour, something like that. We have sports tips and sports updates. I don't want to say tips, sports updates, but hair tips by Mighty B. The calling number is 404-826-9223. Again, 404-826-9223 is the calling number. And if you want to see everything that's happening as it happens, just go to the BJoshRadio.com, click on Watch Live, and you'll be able to see everything that's happening. Also, the Q&A box is open. So if you have any questions for Poprah and, you know, her whole situation dealing with Tyler Perry and the whole trademark lawsuit, because all of this is just happening and unfolding. That whole what would Jesus do? Have mercy. Hair tips, hot topics, and more. If you have somebody who does not have internet access, they have absolutely no idea how to listen to the show, they can call. We have a listen line, 401-347-0418. Again, 401-347-0418 is the listen line. All they have to do is dial that, they'll be able to hear. But if you want to converse with us, chit chat, all you got to do is call the calling number, 404-826-9223. I am excited about today's show. We got hair tips by Mighty B. Mighty B, what's going on?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm glad to have you in the studio with me today. Intern over there, we hope sometimes he'll be flashing in and out. Thank you, sir. All right, so we're going to get this thing started. We got a lot going on, and I am looking forward. Make sure you let everybody know to tune in right now to the BJoshRadio.com, because it's going to be a jam-packed show. We'll kick it off with Chris Brown featuring Usher, Rick Ross, New Flames. located in Northeast Atlanta. The Web Zone Cyber Cafe offers a convenient and enjoyable location to check your email, surf the internet, print, scan, fax documents, and make copies, all in one location. Visitors can connect to the internet using our high-speed computers and receive online assistance at no additional charge. Our 1,500 square feet cyber cafe is staffed with highly qualified and knowledgeable trainers. Ask about our mobile training for seniors program. We deliver up to 8 internet-ready computers to your community center and train seniors to effectively use the computer and safely surf the internet. Visit us online at www.thewebzoneatl.com or call 770-465-4000 for more information and rates. The Web Zone. Get away and get online.
Hey. You are tuned into the Bianca Burwell Show on the BJ's Radio, your top 45 and R&B station. Every time I hear that music, we are going to be getting some current hair tips by Imani B, because a lot of us be struggling and we need help. So every Friday, I bring Imani B. Well, I love to bring her in, but most times she's on the phone, as some of you guys who listen on a regular basis. So what you got?
Well, today I want to talk to you guys about some hair facts that I crossed over. Crazy, random, but useful hair facts at the same time.
All right.
I want to let you all know that just because your hair stops growing at a certain phase doesn't mean it's not normal. Hair, say you're, okay, everybody's been 16 before, right? Yes. Everybody's been 60. Not everyone sees 50, but those who have seen 50, some notice some change in their hair, whether it's getting thinner or whether it's getting shorter or whether it's just not growing anymore.
Mm-hmm.
That's normal.
Mm.
Hair phases change as you get older. Hair phases, what's a hair phase? Your hair grows at different paces around your whole head. For instance, my hair, the back grows faster than the front does.
Really?
Really.
Yeah.
Sometimes I do admit that that's the whole reason I wear weaves sometimes, because you know you can't be walking around looking like a cantaloupe with short edges and long back. That don't work.
Yeah.
It don't.
My hair, I don't know what grows faster. Is it the top? It definitely is not the back. Sometimes I want some of that length. It don't work with me.
You got the length.
I got the length now.
You got the length.
that's years of patience. You know what I mean? Like waiting patiently. Go ahead.
You know the scientific term? There is a scientific term for gray hair.
It is. What is that?
It's called Kennedys.
Kennedys? Like the Kennedys, those
Kennedys.
Oh, Kennedys. I was like, Kennedys? Kennedys?
Yes,
Kennedys. Spell that for me.
C-A-N-I-T-I-E-S.
Kennedy. All right, cool. You had to work with me, I thought you was talking about the president, some Kennedy. All right, I got you. Go ahead.
But as you all know that I told you on previous shows that hair tells you everything, okay? Don't be involved in something and mess around and have a shed in hair. Okay, don't do that. But what I want to tell you guys is that it may tell everybody what they need to know, but what it cannot tell you is your gender. It cannot. It tells you what you're eating, how you're eating, your health, your DNA, what's going on in your body, and all this other stuff, but it cannot tell you or that person their gender at all.
Well, that makes sense. I guess okay, I'm with you.
You with me?
I'm with you.
Now, for those of us who have dark hair, or we want to dye our weave a certain color, say you're going from black to red. Now, it's really hard, to go from black to red. It's hard.
I would say it's
kind of hard. But that's like going from blonde to red, or from red back to blonde. Now, that's hard. But here's the thing. Whenever you're trying to dye your hair or that weave, it is very, very important that you need to lighten to lift some of that pigment up. You need to bleach it.
Bleach it, really?
Yeah, bleach some of your hair. That is known to lift some of the pigment so that some light some light colors can come up into it.
Okay.
Bleach is your best friend. I'm telling you right now. Not the bleach you put in your clothes.
I was just about to say,
no,
no.
not that kind of
I
bleach.
go in the laundry room and just dip the head in.
No, you don't. No.
Okay. I'm just saying, you say bleach, I'm not sure, if that's what I'm doing.
No.
Okay.
There is a hair. Look, go to the hair store, ask the person, do you have any bleach I can put in my hair? If you don't even know, just say, can I get some blonde? Some bleach. Bleach? Okay, cool. It's still bleach. Okay, I promise. It's still bleach. Yeah, I promise.
Okay. I'll keep that.
Now, for those of you who are obsessed with losing weight or having problems eating, your hair is taking a toll, a big toll at that. Crash dieting can lead to hair loss.
Does it really?
It really.
Crash dieting?
Yes, it does, because you got your body and your hair needs nutrients. Your hair, what I told you before, your hair is predominantly protein. So you have to get your nutrients. You can't be deficient. And you can't eat this one day, that one day. Don't eat this, eat that one day. You just can't do it.
Okay. Well, that makes sense. Your body has to be healthy. So I guess in order to have healthy hair, you gotta eat healthy. If you're not eating, I guess that might cause it to be stressed or breaking or whatever. Okay, cool.
Iron deficiency causes hair losses too.
Don't I know it? Doggone it.
Yeah, we know. I know. I'm a stylist.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Now, everybody sheds 40 to 150 strands of hair a day. If it's a little more than that, then you need to go and get your hair checked. See if you maybe have alopecia or something like that. But it is normal to shed 40, 50 to 150 strands of hair a day. That's normal.
150?
Yeah, 40 to 150.
That's a lot. That's like a plug.
Well,
You go to comb and be like, Lord, all this hair is gone.
now, when you got excess balls coming out your hair,
There's
than normal, yes, there's definitely something wrong. I'd say go and check to see what's going on with your skin, what's going on with your scalp. See if you have alopecia. Just because you have alopecia doesn't mean that you have to walk around bald or always having to wear wigs. There are different ways and other ways that you can have hair. There are.
Okay.
You just have to be patient. Find someone who knows what they're doing and do it. Because I have a client who has alopecia. I do. And she has most of her hair, but except for the middle portion of her hair, it's gone.
Oh, okay.
And we're in the process of growing it back. I would not recommend, honestly, her keep going and getting Dominican blowouts. That's not good. Because Dominican blowouts, what those blowouts consist of is a lot of excess heat.
Oh.
Burning your hair in some scenarios.
And the result, the purpose of a blowout is
it's for natural. It's natural. When you get a Dominican blowout, it feels like you got a perm, oh my goodness. It just feels so good. And it's nice and bouncy. But the big thing is, if you keep going and going and going and get Dominican blowouts, your hair, you will start to see a deterioration in your hair. Because that's too much heat. That's like like I said before, your hair does have a max heat temperature. It does. And when you keep putting heat on your hair, along with the pulling, because with Dominican blowouts, there is a lot of pulling too.
Gotcha.
So I would say stay away from Dominican blowouts as much as possible. If you do get it at least once, maybe twice a month. But don't go regularly every week, once or twice a week. That's not good for your hair. Your hair does need a break. Even though we are natural, most of us who get Dominican blowouts, that doesn't mean that your hair isn't privy to getting damaged as well.
Okay.
One thing I also want to tell you guys, drugs do help with hair loss as well.
Like pharmaceutical type drugs?
All kinds of drugs.
Stuff that the doctors prescribe you?
Yes. And sometimes you have to think about it. Sometimes these doctors give you stuff that's supposed to solve one thing, but it leads to another. Then you get put on medication to solve that when it causes something else. So you get medication to basically try to solve everything that is caused by one problem. And it's a constant and steady chain of things happening that keep happening. I take it off of it.
Yep.
That's what I'd say. I mean, if it now, don't say Monty said to get off all these drugs. No, if it's life or death, honey, you better stay on that.
Right.
Stay on.
You know,
But I'm just saying,
okay.
if it's causing you to have hair loss and all this other stuff, and doctors keep putting you on this and that and this and that, and you don't really see much of a change, then you need to consult your doctor and say, hey, look here, I'm losing my hair.
Yeah.
I love me some hair.
Right. Yeah, we don't like to be bald. That's not the look.
No, it's not the look, and it's not the style either. But you know, some people can rock it. Some people can, and for those who can, I salute to them.
Yeah, I guess so. Cause, you know, because sometimes if your head is not made right, that's just so not. I'm just saying, not made right. Shape right.
One last thing I want to share with you guys.
All right.
Well, no, second to last.
All right.
40% of women have female pattern hair loss.
Yes.
By the time they go through menopause. That really is a true fact. Because I do have some clients. My clients range from 7 on up to, I want to say 7. So there really is a significant difference, as opposed to me doing a 7 or 14-year-old's head, and then turn around and do a 55 or a 71-year-old head. There's a real big difference between one. Sometimes the hair doesn't grow as long as it used to. There are certain sensitive spots. You have to worry about bald spots. Have to worry about what parts of the head you can deal with, roughest or softest. It's just a big difference. Okay.
Right.
And the last thing I want to share with you guys: black hair, not literally African American. I'm talking about the color.
Black. Gotcha.
That's actually the most common hair color in the universe.
That's really.
Red is the rarest.
Okay.
But also blonde, natural, I'm talking about real natural blondes have the most hair on their head than anybody. Natural blondes.
Well, they said that. Never mind. All right, so blondes. They always have like different little things that they say about blonde heads. Like they try to attribute them as being dumb. Or
I have met
more
my
fun.
fair share.
It's crazy.
I have met my
they
fair
have more
share.
hair. That's what they have. Blondes have more hair.
Yeah, they got more hair on their head.
Blondes have more hair.
I've met my fair share of those who are so not dumb. And they get so offended, you know, when some people say dumb blonde, dumb this, dumb that.
Right.
And they show off with what they know. They know what they're doing and they know what to talk about. But that does conclude here to Spike.
How can they get in contact with you, lady?
Always contact me through the Big Josh Radio, of course. And you can also email me, imanibrowell@gmail.com. I am ANIBURWELL@gmail.com. I do respond.
That's a good thing.
Follow me on IG. I'm a loyal follower, Imani_Tyree. I am ANI_TYR.
All right, make sure you guys stay tuned. We got a whole bunch coming up. Apollo says Phaedra bailed on him, so he's ready to bail on their marriage. We got sports updates, and then also we're going to be talking to Poprah about her lawsuit against Tyler Perry and the trademark whole situation. What would Jesus do? Keep it like right here. Jason Derulo, breathing. Okay.
And this just might be you. We are a family-friendly, top 40 pop and R&B station located in the Atlanta metro area. Now, if you don't live in the Atlanta area and have pre-recorded shows, we have time slots available for you too. Don't delay and email us today to beatjoshradio@gmail.com.
You know the music. Doug Lemon.
Now, the big news going down right now as we speak, a major blockbuster deal. It's a rumor right now, but the Cavaliers are trying to get Kevin Love, NBA All-Star, to join King James and Cleveland. In fact, LeBron yesterday reached out directly to Kevin Love, persuaded him to join him and Cleveland. Now, for this deal to happen, it looks like the Cavaliers are going to have to part ways with their #1 draft pick, Andrew Wiggins. Stay tuned about this major blockbuster trade rumor. If it becomes a deal, we'll let you know. That was huge. Cleveland were to pick up NBA All-Star Kevin Love in nice feet. Of course, you're going to have to part ways probably with the #1 draft pick, Andrew Wiggins. The LA Lakers finally made a deal in the offseason, and they picked up former NBA All-Star Carlos Boozer from the Chicago Bulls. The Kobe Bryant Lakers still do not have a head coach. Laker Nation, stay tuned for more developments on this. The Miami Heat are pretty much intact without LeBron James, if you can say that. Both D-Wade, Chris Bosh, Mario Chalmers, Christopher Mann Anderson have signed to play with the Heat. Now, Ray Allen is still in the mix as far as potential trade rumors or free agency pickups. He's looking possibly to reunite with LeBron James or sign with somebody else. We'll keep you posted on that development as well. Now, the Charlotte Hornets. It used to be the Charlotte Bobcats. They were originally the Charlotte Hornets. Let me say that again. They're the Hornets now. Picked up Lance Stevenson from the Indiana Pacers. The great sensation, point guard, shooting guard, Lance Stevens, outspoken, is now with the Charlotte Hornets. That's a great pickup for the Charlotte Hornets. The Pacers are looking to find another point guard in the NBA. And rumors are that they're looking hard at Rajon Rondo from the Boston Celtics. Again, more developments in the NBA. Just stay tuned to BeatDropsRadio.com for more information. Turning to baseball, Tuesday we had the Major League All-Star game. The National League defeated the American League All-Stars 5-3. It was Derek Jeter's last Major League All-Star game. The future Hall of Famer, 20-year veteran, was introduced to the fans, and everything went well. The veteran went off on a high note. Well, baseball is always looking to try to do something in the media. We all know about the first pitch, whether it's 50 Cent throwing the ball into the dugout or Swaggy Pete throwing over the catcher's head or the president throwing the pitch. Well, baseball is doing a big thing this Sunday for the San Diego Padres. They're having the oldest person make the first pitch of the game, the ceremonial pitch. And that pitch is Agnes McKee. And Agnes is 105 years young. She will be the oldest person ever to make the first game pitch. 105 years old, walking out there, standing up with her walker. She's been practicing. I think she'll do probably a better job than 50 Cent. We'll check that out. You go, Agnes. 105 years young, San Diego, trying to make the first game pitch. It ought to be interesting. Now, earlier in the week, there was a big sports media, social media news story about Shabazz Napier. Shabazz is the rookie point guard with the Miami Heat. Shabazz was a player that LeBron wanted to join him in Miami if they draft him. Obviously, LeBron's gone another way. Well, it appears that Napier has stopped following LeBron on Twitter. That made a big story. But digging a little deeper, Napier said, look, I don't even know much about Twitter. I don't even know if my account was hacked. I've only sent 7 tweets. I've only been on Twitter for a month. This is a big story, much to do about nothing when it comes to Twitter and basketball. The bottom line is LeBron wanted to play Napier. LeBron went to Cleveland. Supposedly Napier stopped following LeBron. Napier even quoted saying, I really don't even understand how to use Twitter. Now, if you're going to be my point guard in the NBA, I hope you at least know how to use Twitter. I'm just saying. Now, we reported earlier this week that Floyd Mayweather is having a rematch with Marcos Madonna. And that fight is officially scheduled September 13th at the MGM Grand. It's a rematch of a fight that went down. Marcos Madonna actually won a couple of rounds. It was a good fight. So I'm looking forward to seeing that September 13th, same spot at MGM Grand in Las Vegas. Now, as reported earlier, we're at the halfway point when it comes to baseball, but football is right around the corner. In fact, the NFL training camps are starting soon, and college football media days are starting right now with the SEC having lots of stories about this year's upcoming football season. We'll have more developments on those stories and more when the beat drops.
I appreciate that. Dougie Fresh, he wasn't able to be in the building on today, but he still did his sports update. We appreciate you, man. LeBron James, apparently, he didn't mention it, but he is asking fans as to which jersey he should wear. I think he's going to be asking that, or he's asked that via Instagram. So if you're following King James, you'll be able to see that on Instagram. I just happened to see that coming right across my desk prior to the show beginning. So LeBron is asking for individuals and their input as far as his jersey. Which one should he wear?
I think that's nice of him. I think that's rather nice.
You think that's nice for him to like ask people to be involved?
Yeah, it's nice because at the end of the day, we help contribute to his sales and his pockets.
Yeah. Those tickets being sold always help.
But at the same time, it shows that he cares about his fans' opinions and stuff. They play an active role in his career, so that's heartwarming.
Yeah, he recognizes the support, which I think is great. That's great.
I support King James.
You support.
Yeah.
Now that is interesting. That's funny. All right, so King James, y'all weigh it in. Dougie Fresh, we appreciate you, man. Got a lot of stuff coming up. I'm looking forward. We're only minutes away now from speaking with Poprah and that whole situation with her versus Tyler Perry and the trademark lawsuit. What would Jesus do? And I cannot wait to talk to her. So I'm pretty sure that you guys are going to be enlightening me as well. I've got some questions that I have. Now, if you have any questions that you want to ask her, if you're unable to call in, that's fine. Go to thejustradio.com and click on Watch Live. The Q&A box is open, and we'll be able to see your question be put up on the message board, and I'll be able to read it off to her so that she can answer your questions real time as to what questions, comments, support, all of that stuff, as to what she is dealing with. So I'm looking forward to speaking with her. Keep it locked right here on the Bianca Burwell Show. Like I said, we are minutes away from talking to her, and then also like Apollo. Man, he is upset. I just happened to look at this too, that he slammed Phaedra for not even coming to his sentencing hearing. He's doubting that they will even make it, I guess, any type of time after he gets locked up behind bars. So I guess we will see. I guess Phaedra is, well, at least he's saying that she's not standing by her man during this whole situation. I guess some people can understand. Some people are like, really? I don't know. So I guess we'll see how that unfolds here shortly. And then we got some more entertainment news and hot topics and all kind of stuff. Keep it locked right here on the Bianca Burwell Show. We'll be back after this. What is Jenna? The phone number.
310-927.
Mute that for a second, Jay. Click the. To work.
The Web Zone, Stone Mountain's premier state-of-the-art technology center, invites you to listen to today's hit music, enjoy refreshments, network, and plug into the World Wide Web in our relaxing atmosphere. Located in Northeast Atlanta, the Web Zone Cyber Cafe offers a convenient and enjoyable location to check your email, surf the internet, print, scan, fax documents, and make copies, all in one location. Visitors can connect to the internet using our high-speed computers and receive online assistance at no additional charge. Our 1,500 square feet cyber cafe is staffed with highly qualified and knowledgeable trainers. Ask about our mobile training for seniors program. We deliver up to 8 internet-ready computers to your community center and train seniors to effectively use the computer and safely surf the internet. Visit us online at www.thewebzoneatl.com or call 770-465-4000 for more information and rates. The Web Zone. Get away and get online. That's that. You put it on the tablet.
You are tuned into the Bianca Burwell Show on the BJ's Radio, your top 40 pop and R&B station, the new beat of Atlanta. And as promised, we are about to get Miss Poprah on the phone right now. Got some questions? Make sure you call in, or you can hit us up on the Q&A, the BJ's Radio. Well, how are you, Miss Ma'am? This is Bianca Burwell Show. What's going on, lady? I'm doing great. We got also our hair tip consultant in the building as well. Hair Tips by Imani D. She's in the building.
Hi, how are you? Nice to meet you as well.
Well, I'll tell you what, we've got a few questions that people have submitted, but we'll wait on that for just a moment because I want you to be able to tell us what's going on with this situation and all the things that you've been through. Now, those of you all who aren't familiar, you have seen Miss Poprah on VH1's I Want to Work for Diddy. You were on, matter of fact, I think 2 seasons, right? Now, before we get into the topic, I want to know, how did you get involved with that show? What made you say, you know what, I want to work for Diddy?
I was an entrepreneur anyway. I already had my own television film production company. I had TV shows that aired on CW and UPN. You know, and for me, it was a great platform for me to get some face recognition, because even when you're behind the scenes, you know, it's still about who you know you. So
right.
It was a great opportunity. I went through the audition process amongst 12,000 plus other other, people who were auditioning just like everybody else, and went through the different stages in the production process to get on the show, and I was chosen. And I went on the show just with the attitude, because people were surprised, like, come on now, you make this video, you live in a 7,000 square foot house by yourself that you bought in a country club, like, why would you got your own staff, why would you reduce yourself to go on TV like you want to be used assistant? And what people didn't get is, when you're trying to grow, you have to learn humility. And
Right.
Being that he's somewhere where I aspire to be, I would be a fool not to humble myself and say, you know what, if I win the show, I win. But if I don't win, but I get amazing, millions of dollars of free publicity as a result of the show, I'll win anyway. So it's about just understanding where you leverage and use situations as a platform to grow your brand. And now, it opened up doors that I couldn't imagine it would open, just because I was humble enough to start at the bottom and serve someone else to see if that could benefit me. And I saw myself as, his twin, his big girl twin, if he had one anyway. So I said, you know what, it's just going to open up a door, and God's going to use it in some way to bless me in a certain way.
Yes, it has. That's a great platform. And you know what? Some people don't recognize this is exactly what you just described. There's nothing wrong with if somebody has a platform that you're going to be seen by millions of people, why not go ahead and do it? I would have done it.
I know that's right.
I am not mad at you at all. It's like, really? That's all I got to do? I'll be there. What time? Just saying. Okay, so from that standpoint, I want to tell you, I looked at your YouTube video that you put out there when you were going through this situation here, and it touched me. It touched me because I felt your pain, and the bullying part and all of that. I really, really felt you. So when I had the opportunity to be able to get you on, I jumped at it because I wanted to hear your side. I hadn't heard your side of the story, and I want to give you that opportunity to express to everyone that is listening everywhere. We got people in Australia that's listening, over in the Philippines they're listening as well. So apparently they want to know too. So you have the floor, Ms. Poprah. How did this whole situation?
I'm sorry, go ahead.
So how did this whole situation come about with you even getting in contact with Tyler Perry or Tyler Perry's people?
Okay, well, I'll try to do as soon as possible because it is a long story. I don't know how much time we have, but I'll just try to, kind of wrap the story up in a nutshell. Basically, a lot of people know that I've been producing directly TV for quite a long time. I had my own talk show back in early '89. I was speaking in Clark. And so pretty much I was a coach after doing the TV show about I was working on a show that was going to bring back the old girl group that Left Eye had to do called Black.
Yeah.
And matter of fact, one of the young ladies just passed away a year or so ago.
Right, Natina. I knew Natina. Yeah.
Right. And they were giving her the adult show, and she was an amazing talent as well, and I was blessed to be able to meet her. But Left Eye started on Eli in Missouri, who's now in Atlanta Outlaws pulling from the state, were also going to be featured on the show, and they were working together to kind of pick up the Left Eye left off with her group, which we had, and bring this group back. So when I was asked to help produce the pilot for this show, I was excited about it. That's what Atlanta to do it, and they were like, we really like your work, not but the producers from the show who brought me on, they were like, we really like your work, what else you got going, you got any other ideas? And I'm like, wow, this is perfect because I do have a show that I really want to do, and we went on to express that they work with Tyler. And one guy was his former publicist, and the other person was his cousin, named Marlon, who had worked with him on many projects. And so they said, we can put you in touch with, the right contact so you can submit your show to him. And I went, wow, this is perfect because I had already started shopping at what was this show around. And I thought, you know what, who would have the courage to help me put this type of show out in the marketplace? Because networks that I had talked to about it, some of them really loved the concept and started it never been done, certainly time in the but they wanted me to take the next paying over the same amount of money.
Right.
During with and realize this is what we can do, isn't it? So, anyway, so yeah, they said, okay, go ahead and submit the show. They, gave me contact person, and I submitted, I showed you email, I sent it to them, and I got, a response back that said, the attorney Tyler has her for what we do. And I was like, yeah, this is good, God, this must be you. I know this is like, this is perfect, because this guy, is not afraid to make music, and he has a huge following in the faith.
Right.
So I follow up, and I know it's time, but I'm just curious back to I get another email, with contact, God has option that option, also other options as well, work out. So then I never heard anything else back from the lady. And I said, okay, you know what? Maybe it didn't work out, it wasn't a good time, maybe some people don't like your ideas, that's fine, I think it's y'all need it, not everybody don't like the ideas, just pick up, but those options are moving.
Right.
So I just had to go to my trademark, because I had trademarks for other businesses, I had, trademarks for other stores, I could do some of that. And I went and looked, and I saw that Howard's attorney had applied for the trademark for my show.
Whoa. Right. So are you saying to me that had you not been looking at your trademark, or at least following up or looking at that, you wouldn't have known? Wow. That's really right. Exactly. Right. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm.
Somebody has a trademark, please go on. We want to challenge her registration on this or that, not using it, or she abandoned it, or whatever reason they could come up with. So I didn't know that they had done that because I still don't live in Atlanta. I moved to LA. So
Right.
when my address was changed, even though I updated my address in the trademark office system, how is people and it's served, you're supposed to let the board know that. Well, I never was aware my trademark would get automatically canceled because I did not reply to their suit trying to have it canceled. It was canceled by default because I never returned because I didn't know.
Oh, that is.
I trademark back because when I let the board know what it is, I was never notified I was being
Right.
thereby law is supposed to let you know. So how can I fight a battle? I didn't know I was being
Exactly.
So my trademark was reinstated when I got it back. And I didn't expect you to do that.
No.
So I got my trademark back. I'm like, yes, I got it. I found, so it's okay. I just what you're saying. Christian thinks that all these people are using the fire to look up to. I know it. That's the first thing. That's the that's the reality of it. This is impossible. That's horrible. Would you ever think that you have to fight one of the biggest, most popular Christians in the world?
No, not ever.
The name of a Christian TV show? Anyway, you can. So after I won that time, got my trademark back, I'm thinking, okay, I know they're going to receive me alone now. They have to. There's no way they can ever see me without questioning the alone. I know they filed another. They filed another cancellation receipt.
Wow.
And with this one, I was notified, so I was supposed to reply. But I'm not an attorney. A lot of attorneys say I'm 61, but I'm not an attorney. And there's a schedule that tells you, like, the 50 tax claimant start the sexual so I'm thinking, okay, I'm an intelligent, logical person. I've gotten this far on my own. I'm just going to follow the schedule. Everything that says the thing is to me, I'm going to respond to those things. And I'll research what those things require. Well, there's an unwritten schedule that only the attorneys know is civil law. Trademark Section 85, civil law. So I didn't know that automatically we're served. And I'm telling you because I want somebody to learn from my mistakes. I mean, this is my mistake. I should have replied to their lawsuit within 30 days automatically, even without getting anything else telling me that was the deadline. Me not knowing that was where I screwed up. I didn't have an attorney at that time. I was looking for one, but every time I contacted somebody and told them, I'm in a lawsuit, I was trying to take my trademark automatically because there's no guaranteed money for them. If it wasn't, something where you had to pay me for trying to take my trademark. They will look at it as, well, it's definitely not something we're going to want to contingency, or you don't want to, legal battle with solitary. Politically, that's not a good look. We don't want to be in the middle of that. We'll pass. Or if they just were intimidated, get scared, especially I had to take a look at the white attorney, get scared, wasn't pressed with solitary. They just knew it was a rich guy, and that he was dragged his case on forever, and they didn't want to represent you for free, so they would want $50,000 a case.
God.
$50,000 for risk on a name.
Oh, man.
I was stuck by myself. And so I missed the deadline of filing a response in 30 days. All these questions were like, well, if you didn't say she wasn't using her trademark, that's how she won. No, what happened is the listener did. If I was trying to choose you, Nanda, I think something to say, Nanda, you're not really doing this radio show, are you? You really don't aren't trying to be a radio host, are you? You really are a professional in this industry, are you? And those are called admissions. That means accusing you of what I want the court to believe about you. So if I don't tell you that you have to respond to me in 30 days, then everything that I wrote is used as
what?
Out of your own mouth. No, I'm not a radio host. No, I don't have a show. No, I'm not using my trademark. And that's a bunch of things that are written in the negative. You're not going to do what we do the trademark. You're not trying to do the show. You have no intention of doing the show. Just say it's a website. Just say nothing else, right? It's on the trademark, aren't you? And because I get the answer in time, because if I say all those things, yes, you're right. All those things are true. I have no use for this mark, and I just trademark it for the heck of it. And that's what happened to me. So all through the case, even though I didn't submit my response, it's like, oh, this is ridiculous. So you're blocking. You're telling me I'm not using my trademark, but you're blocking me from using it. So that's what I'm talking about. Honest enough to tell them it's not a thing to do. Turn them off. I said, why is this support? All my evidence, power has. So none of these things were being considered, even though I submitted them because I missed the deadline or did not know what is the proper format for submitting it. Like if you turn your paper in at school, to the professor, and he goes, I wanted a double page, if you take a single page. So
Right.
you worked on it for the last 3 months, the paper is basically not turned in.
Yeah.
What they did to you.
Oh, that's fine.
Follow the format that even though you must know not in turn, it's bad. Not know your even though it's all not true, because it gets turned in on time. So follow it, because you take trademark. Good luck, everybody. This is what happened.
Oh my gosh.
That's real foul. I never, ever in a million years would have
I
thought
never
that
would've-
Tyler Perry would have did that. Because I love Tyler Perry, watching him and stuff. I learned a lot.
That is the absolute. Let me. Okay, we have a question here that someone submitted, and they wanted to know, well, was it really Tyler Perry or was it the machine behind Tyler Perry? They're saying oftentimes lawyers have, let me make sure I get it right of way, and clients are unaware of many of the fights that they're involved in.
That's a very valid question. And being, on the person and trying to, be fair about this, I consider that this myself. Like, really easy doesn't know what's going on. So let me tell you why so many of my experiences use that phrase. One is the first email that I got that said, Tyler has your treatment. Not PBS Studios, not Joe Blow, producer, executive in his hand. It says Tyler has your treatment to your show. So even if he wasn't involved in the lawsuit, I have reason to believe that he himself had his hands on my creation and reviewed it. And then said, I want that name. He probably doesn't own it, so let's go get it. Okay, that's the first thing that you need to believe allegedly that he knew what was going on. Okay, number 2. The person who referred to him, one of the people was on cousin Ron Campbell, who produced a lot of production.
Oh man.
He told me himself, listen, I'm so sorry this happened to you. I remember when you sent this show to us. I mean, when we discussed your show and we put you in touch with Karen to consider your show. So I'm so upset that this happened to you, and I will testify for you. Okay, I'll sign an affidavit.
Wow.
And I watched this man change his tune and decide later on if the case went on. No, I'm not going to do that because that's, my family feel like I'm going against the family. I'm going to go to him though and ask him, hey man, what's going on with this girl? I know her. This is not right. And him come back to me and go, hey, pretty much, he don't care. He don't know what you want to do. And basically, he thinks you want us to stay out of it. Okay? So that gives me reason to believe if your own family is going to say, come on, man, why are you doing business like this? This ain't cool. And you think like mind your own business or, how people are handling it. That tells me about your values and your ethics. So I have more than one reason to know that you first can do it. Okay, let's say that person wasn't honest. I don't think they were honest. Let's say the only way up to this now becoming public, not as a result of me, because I didn't put the story out that it's been all over CNN and Today Show and How We the Reporter. I didn't do that. My people did that. How We the Reporter, I guess, found the story on their own. The only thing I ever posted publicly was when I did the video where I was publicly begging Tyler Perry to please stop bullying me and having his legal team try to take the trademark that I'm trying to do with you with you. And meant for his purpose. And if you're a good Christian man, why would you do this to me? What people don't know is I offered to share my trademark with Tyler Perry for free. Now,
wow.
How many people listening? You are a multi-millionaire, 100 times over, almost a billionaire, working with Oprah, wanting something of yours, but say, you know what? You don't have to buy it from me. I'll share it with you for free.
Nobody.
I want this to be for God's mission and God's will. Most people would never do that, but that's spiritual where I am. This show wasn't about money for me. It was about me trying to do
Mm-hmm.
And it's not going to be about money. What it's not going to be about intimacy. Show that you are truly what you telling God you are. He gave you this mission. Go do it. Go sacrifice everything. And that's why I was willing to, stand up, even though it's not the popular thing to do. I lost friends over it. Celebrities inbox me, say they got my back, or come with me. So, yeah.
Wow.
Who are big icons in the Christian world, who is like, oh, this is horrible. I'm not afraid of power. I'll help you fight. And then when it goes on you, I put everything on the line because it's not about me. It's about what I know that matters. I've been building that. I've been broke down, nickels down to my heart. So
Mm-hmm.
I already know what matters. I've met too many celebrities that are dead right now, and I was there to, I think that their heart that I don't have reason to believe they were Christians or they accepted Christ, and I don't believe they moonwalking, breakdancing, or rapping, or singing, or modeling in heaven. So, I am about what we do to get the word of God out there, so we realize that we work in the wrong thing. How many followers got on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram is not going to heaven? Standing in line and spending $300 on a concert and they worshiping those other people, that's not going to get to heaven. So that's what I'm about. So for me, I'm solitary my trademark is that even though you are a billionaire compared to me, I humble myself and I'm gonna be like how Solomon was when the ladies were fighting over the baby in the Bible.
Right.
And the mother said, "Don't cut the baby in half," because he was like, "Y'all fighting over the baby. I'm
Right.
gonna cut the baby in half. You take half the other baby. The other lady take half." And the King Solomon said, "You know what? No." So the real mother said, "No, don't
That's right.
damage the baby. Don't damage the baby."
She can have it.
Because it's to her.
Mm-hmm.
And King Solomon said, "Well, now I know who the real mother is." I tried to take that approach to this situation with solitary and say, "You know what? I love the Lord enough that I'm going to share this thing called I think this trademark my show is for people to fight. You have things for the right people, good guys, non whatever. Even though I don't see them, be honest, I'm going to get this out. I don't want to die. I put the right for the country. And you know what? They put it like they want to do it. They try over it. They did that. They went this is the law. They try to take it from you. They turned it down. I also it's not very a Christian God in there.
I saw that.
Why would you, not want to share something? It's for the glory of God, and it's not costing you. It's asking something. I don't like to do something. I'm just holding the question.
Wow.
You say what you want, but you're asking. And that's what I don't do. Why would you do that? So I think you say you don't have very much from me in terms of using the loophole or my identity and my experience in reality is law. It's advantage of, the situation, but usually it's just a way for morally, ethically, spiritually, you have to say God on that. And that's why I'm trying to do everything by God's law on this road. Because I want to live my God and say, Lord, I put it all on the line. I'm crying over it. I can't say that. I'm taking that my thing. But everybody
Right. Mm-hmm. Right.
Hours to grab you to the life award and then just take what they want. So my thing is that you know, unfortunately, you have to have this girl. That's from people who don't know. I'll just recommend for those that you have looked up to find time and you actually have some indirect professional experience with you know, he had never heard of me, he never had my feedback. I was hungry, but I would say, you know what, I did it. I mean, now I did it. But for you, someone I can do it. I'll work
Exactly.
with contact, and also to see all these people that say, I'm a Christian man, who is patient so much. I was Christian. Now, when I was on my phone, when I was so, you're not the only one who says yourself right and been a survivor and pay for something. It's something seriously that what people doing something. But it's something that you find but you want to get crazy. I think of a lot of people. But that's what it's about. A lot of people are crazy. If you know me one day, I want to do it. And so, you know, wow.
Right. Right. There is a right. There's a young lady out of Savannah who just sent a message that she wanted you to know. She says she believes you because she sent him emails herself of a book and some of her ideas. She said she saw her stories told in his movie and plays, but she thought no one would ever believe her. So she's listening to your story right now, and she's wishing you all the luck and support. She said she loves his work, but he has no right to steal from struggling writers and people that are trying to get where he is. That's Miss Rodnick out of Savannah, Georgia. Mm. Right. Right. Not at all. Yep. Right, right. You're right. You better say it. You better say it.
And that's why I don't care. Because God said He promised His own place outside of this industry. God, okay, don't decide if I'm wake up or go to sleep. And He ain't going to decide if I'm going to heaven or hell. So I'm focusing on whatever I got to do Please let me destroy. Because I got too many people inboxing me saying, give it to me. He gave it to me. She gave it to me. And they all saying, wow, Rick is inspired by you because you have the nerve to say it out loud. You know, and I'm like, okay, Lord, that was my mission. Maybe that was my purpose. And to you, that at the end of it, after you work through this, that I would be the leader one courageous enough to say, people, we worship in our world is insignificant because we're going to die one day. And you're going to have to stand up. And all these pastors, Christians who like, oh, well, you know what, I love the Lord, but then, you know, I'm not going to say nothing bad about Tyler. So I know sometimes pastors, Christians, you serve Christ or you serve the devil. There is no in between. And I'm not telling y'all because I'm on some pedestal judgment. I'm telling you because I've lived it. And I've been rich and I've been broke. And I never felt any peace until I got right with God. You see what I'm saying? You can't just call on God when you lose something. You can't pay your rent or your man did you wrong or you feel sick or your mama died. God, we try to run games on Jesus. We ain't having it. We ain't having it. And it's going to come. It's going to have to answer for yourself. So, you know what? I forgive Tyler because that's what Jesus did you. And I'm trying to do what he every step of his way. But God called, Jesus called out to his people. He invited his son. He called it like he saw it. And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to be Christ-like in there, keep it real, don't bite my tongue, and know that at the end of the day, I got to answer to God, and I want to be pure in heart and spirit when I face him. And Tyler Perry got to deal with the wrath of God, just like when I face him with it. You know, people are like, well, why? I'm not family members. They're like, girl, just let it go. You know what? You don't need all these dramas. Just let it go. You know what? When Moses let it go and God said, go to Pharaoh and say, let my people go. Okay? When Joshua had to run around the walls of Jericho, he didn't just let it go and say, hey, Lord, you want the wall down? Hey, y'all, the wall down. No. They had to work. They had to hustle. They had to grind. They had to sweat. They had to breathe. They had to cry. And they had to go back. And it's what God said you have to do is now one try still. You got to go back again. He went back to Pharaoh over and over and over again and said, let my people go. They torn up to deal with God. And Pharaoh didn't listen, and look what happened to him. So I'm saying to Tyler Perry, every format, every forum, every platform, every interview I can. Tyler Perry, let's not play hard go. Because you will deal with the wrath of God if you don't do the right thing. I have no power, but I'm just saying, the Lord told me if you need to do the right thing, well, I choose you. I pity your soul because not one job of your money is going to get you out of hell at the end of the day if you don't do the right thing.
Let me ask you this before we get out of here. What do you say to those that are aspiring, and if they're thinking of submitting their work to anybody, what should, like the young lady in Savannah, you know, and others, I'm pretty sure there's plenty more, how should they handle that in submitting their work when they're trying to become recognized? What should they do? What are the steps?
Okay, real quick. One, people are misunderstanding the different types of intellectual property protection. Copyrights are not trademarks. Your business license doesn't give you the right to the name of your business or the name of your brand. Writer's Guild registration protects the content of the work, but it doesn't protect the title. So one thing is you need to educate yourself on the differences between these things. You know, a business license is not incorporating your business. Like there's all these different things where everybody wants to be a boss, but people don't want to learn what it takes in the business aspect of what you say you want to do. And I actually have, you know, because I made the mistake of not doing this right, you know, in terms of replying to their lawsuit. That was years ago. So as a result of this case, I studied trademark law and intellectual property like I went to law school. I even have attorneys who are referring people to me now, even my own attorneys, doing trademarks for their clients and their referrals because I don't want anyone else to ever go through this. So I can say this, when you're submitting your work to someone, ideally, whether it's a production company, I don't care if it's an investor, your baby mama, your friend, you need to have some sign, a non-disclosure, non-compete agreement. It basically says, you know, and I know not to use my ID to you not to go back behind me and try to take it and try to copy it and do it or whatever. That's the first thing. I will say
Mm.
the risk that you take. Because the big guys, the big production, the big networks, they're not going to sign your NDA. They don't want to sign anything that puts them in an inferior or a precarious position with you.
Mm.
If anything, they're going to try to make you sign something that says, hey, even though this is your idea to me, I might already have an idea like this. So basically, you don't have to sue me to say you copy.
Wow.
You got something like this. That's how it really goes down, okay? Fortunately, because I had with network that, you know, they know I've never sued anybody. I didn't sue Tyler Perry. I'm trying to, if I trade my cancel, I've never sued anybody about anything. But I got people in my ideas not doing so, okay? If I work with somebody, I have a list of offers.
Wow.
I just, you know, I keep my battle. So I let it go, and so you wanna, number one, you copyright your song. People say, oh, she's so dumb. All she was narrating herself. I realize y'all want something to say, but you don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, they did a poor man's copyright, and that kind of just gives you some paper trail that you submitted your work.
Right.
And copyright still would not have protected the name of my show. Okay? So it's not the same as when you're doing a song. If you're on a copyright basis, nobody says something. Yeah, I copyright my show concept and my script for my show. So Tyler can't take that. However, he did go after the title of the show, and that's what people don't understand. The title of the show is what was trademarked, what was used. And people go, oh, everybody's been wearing those those bracelets all these years. How can anybody get that name? It doesn't matter that it's a popular thing. Trademark protection is the use of a name, a phrase, a title for a specific purpose. And that's why he had to get mine out the way, because he was trying to use it in the category of entertainment.
Gotcha.
And I had it for TV entertainment reality series. So, granted, what would you do having it for a TV show? It doesn't give anybody the automatic use of it for jewelry or for clothing. So the people who use it for jewelry and clothing, that doesn't have anything to do with us or him or me using it for a TV show. Every use is different. That's why you see a salon with the same name as a restaurant,
Right.
the same name as a clothing line. They're all different. So if you have a brand, if you're selling totally different products or services under the same name, you need a trademark for every single separate use. That's why one that you have is I have a trademark registration process for all apparel with what we do. Hats, t-shirts, jackets, baby clothes, socks, ties, you name it. And the reason I did that was because I intended to sell merchandise to go to my show to help fund the show and the marketing and promotion of the show. So even though Tyler took it from me for the TV show, if he goes and does a concert, film, or TV show, he better not sell any apparel.
Right.
Because that's my trademark.
That'll be a problem.
So if that, then we have a new problem. And I'm going to protect that to the end because I'm definitely not dumb enough not to learn from my mistakes. So, you know, I'll have it in that area. So I have a website called a company that helps other people who are going to do this. I've had people cry your eyes out. When somebody's an entrepreneur, their faith.
Yes.
You know, you might give up your job for that. You know, you might be so good with your husband. You know, you sacrifice for your kids. You sacrifice time with your loved ones.
That's right.
So people have come to me and been like, oh, I need to break my financial this girl on Instagram is selling the same shirt. Or this girl has the same people on makeup line. Or this dude, you know, is talking about my anymore. My artist or whatever. And then when they finally come to me, it's too late because someone else owns that trademark. They have an application process. So before anybody jumps up and goes and joins the website and starts to you need to handle the business first. And if they can't do first, they really put 5 years, 10 years, building a company that they can't even own.
Wow.
Sometimes they can in the name that someone else already owns. You know, they don't know about you. You don't know about people, but they find out about you. They think that you and that someone else already owns. So your trademark is endeavor. So that don't end up being
valuable advice. Valuable. I appreciate you so much. Can you, what we got? We got about 4 minutes. Can you tell us the things that you have going on currently and how people can get in contact with you and follow you?
Yeah, the is help with trademark, with copyright, rights, and registration. But this is a goal that this is something for other entrepreneurs. Because a lot of people want to boss, but they're not bossed up.
Right.
That's yourtrademarkguru.com. Yourtrademarkguru.com. We'll have a business card and get and I feel so I can save you a lot more money than you do like the guys. But I'm 46 years old, although I got but I'm a mature adult and I can entrepreneur stuff with people. So I want to learn from my successes. I've had 66 years. Well, both count two trying to teach about the fire burner.
Right.
Honestly, I'm not doing these burners now.
You so
okay. And I will. I tell my kids, you're trademarkguru.com. And if you tell us that's on it, I'm at Poprah. I have my website. Bring up real Poprah in my Facebook. So Poprah, Poprah. And I'm working on this opportunity. Not only do I have the business now that I'm helping, I'm very passionate. I help them. It's like to do on my own. I understand go through the passion and effort that this I'm missing. I'm not going to simply take your questions, your message all good. And anyone want to understand what the passion is. It's one of my friends. I think it's doing it wrong goal. But the other thing is, I produce commercials. I do reality shows. I just think rapping commercials. So I got down the lane where I don't have to worry about how to do it. Because it's a decision. And so I found a way to use my business to help people grow their brand. So I help people with a lot of commercials, and help other up-and-coming creators, with their reality show ideas, show concepts. And I'm also producing out the celebrity shopping channel.
Oh, that's hot.
The channel is for celebrities who have their own brand. Or if you have a brand, if you would get a celebrity try to find you want your brand, you can work together as well. And I'm doing that for you. So we're going to bring that to the next level. So that's not just with the clients who got there with the celebrity stylist, working like makeup, acting, hair, and all.
That's hot.
And clients who are doing those kinds of one there commercial. Because it's a hair product. So you come to me and I have two of the kinds of celebrities that we bring started. If they like you, so I'll do it.
Right.
And I will arrange to do to do what you're ready. That's the result. So that's what I'm doing. God is my faith strong as ever. And I don't serve and I don't see no one but God. So
Yes, indeed. I applaud you for you just coming forward and taking on this fight, because even though the situation went down the way that it did, you have been a tremendous help to many people, probably people that you will never have an opportunity to talk to personally, but you've helped a lot of folks. And also you've shined the light and shed the light on something that a lot of folks like myself, until I saw this situation, even knew anything about. So I really appreciate you, and thank you so much for coming on the show today, agreeing to come on the show. I did send you a friend request on something on Facebook. I'll be sure to follow you. And I do want to, I'll reach out to your publicist. I want to connect with you and stay connected with you because you're doing phenomenal things. And I just appreciate you so much for coming on the show today. Thank you so much, Miss Lady. Well, you have a wonderful, and like I said, I'm going to reach out to your publicist, and I'll make sure that you get the show.
okay, thank you so much for
Nice meeting you.
Bye-bye.
Yes, indeed. Have a good one. Thanks. Wow. Yeah, that's the one. I just, wow. I decided to let her go ahead and take the rest of the show.
That was very informal,
Informative.
That too. I think I just came up with one.
Did you? I appreciate it, and everybody who's listening in too. I appreciate you guys, and I'm pretty sure that you guys got a lot out of what Miss Poprah had to say, Miss Tierney. I just, wow, this weekend is going to be, I don't even know what to say. I'm going to approach tomorrow with a much different attitude than what I originally was going to approach it with. I'm going to be heading to Chattanooga. So all of you guys that are in the Chattanooga, Tennessee area, the station will be coming there, and we'll also be broadcasting live. You know, some of you business owners that want to put yourself out there, but considering everything that Miss Poprah just said, you better have your stuff right.
They better.
You better have it right.
Mr. Barry gonna be after.
Oh my goodness. So, woo, all right. That's what I'm going to be doing this weekend. So I'll be up in Chattanooga, dealing with a lot of business owners and entrepreneurs. And, you know, I look forward to connecting with you guys. And then on Monday, we'll be back on in here, you know. So, man, I don't even know what to say. Oh, I done forgot my regular stuff. If you haven't already, make sure you like us on our Facebook page. Just go to thebjobsradio.com and click on the F right there, and that'll take you directly to our Facebook page. Like it, and tell everyone, tell a friend, tell 10 friends, and make sure you're all tuned in every day from 3 to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Follow us on Twitter at BeatDropsRadio, and also my Instagram handle is Bianca_Burwell.
That's right. You got it. You can also contact me on IG, Imani_Tyree. I'm a loyal follower. Also email me, ImaniBurwell@gmail.com. IMANIBURWELL@gmail.com. I do respond.
That is hot. Man, what a show, what a show. All right, you guys have a safe weekend. We want to make sure that we see you on the other side. That is Monday, where we have Bridging the Gap with T-Dub Hudson. Comes on at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. He talks about some of the things that we just talked about today, I guess, on a different level. So just make sure you guys tune in. We appreciate you. Have a wonderful weekend. See you same time Monday.
Bye.